Greetings true believers, it's Jake here, and welcome to a slightly different kind of video than what we've done so far. Spider-Man has had a number of video games over the years, on par with that of Batman, and many of them are loaded with their own secrets and Easter eggs. Some of these details are known by many, but there still may be some that your spider sense didn't catch. Well, that's what we're here to address today. Everyone grab your web shooters, except you Toby, and let's swing into action. This is 5 Secrets of the Spider-Verse in Marvel's Spider-Man. The game, not that terrible cartoon. Starting things off, we're heading to the financial district. While swinging near the Battery Park area, one thing that some of you may miss is a statue of a particular dog. The dog in question is in fact Lockjaw, a giant bulldog who can not only teleport incredible distances, but is also a member of the Inhumans, and is even a fan of the Fantastic Four's Ben Grimm, aka The Thing. Additionally, some New York natives may recognize that this statue is in fact a stand-in for the real-life Charging Bull statue that sits in this same location in actual New York City. As a fan of the Inhumans myself, it would be nice to see this galactic group get more of the spotlight, because the only adaptation they've had lately is that terrible TV show. Yikes. For our second entry, let's take a trip to Hell's Kitchen. While swinging through the streets, it's possible that you'll come across a certain sign next to a door. The sign in question will read, Nelson and Murdoch, Attorneys at Law. This is very clearly a reference to the lawyer Matt Murdock and his partner, Foggy Nelson. Matt Murdock, of course, being the superhero known as Daredevil and the guardian of Hell's Kitchen. Personally, I'm quite a fan of the Man Without Fear, and would love to see him have more of a presence within Insomniac's world of Marvel games. With all the resurgence that Daredevil has been getting lately, I think it would be a smart move. Sadly, all we have to go off of at the moment is this sign. Let's just hope that Spider-Man doesn't find himself in any legal trouble, or else he's gonna need a really good lawyer. Our third entry on the list takes us below the streets of New York to the subway. After Spider-Man's battle with Mr. Negative on the subway, Martin Lee will then make his escape, leaving Spider-Man on the speeding train that will crash and kill dozens if not stopped. After Spider-Man's first attempt to slow down the train with his webs, you'll hear the wall crawler say the following line.
That totally worked last time.
This line of dialogue is very clearly a reference to Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2, which contains an iconic train scene where Spider-Man battles Dr. Octopus and proceeds to use every ounce of his strength to save a train full of innocent people using the same technique as attempted in the game. Looks like Insomniac's Peter Parker has a way to go before he reaches the strength level of Tobey Man. But hey, maybe he's a better dancer. Nah, never mind. Moving on. For our fourth spot, speaking of Spider-Man 2 references, the beginning of the Heist DLC sends Spider-Man to an art museum to break up a robbery being conducted by one of the Maggia crime families. The wall crawler will eventually cross paths with the Black Cat, the feline felon in Spider-Man's life. Well, those of you who have played the Spider-Man 2 movie game will likely notice certain similarities between the first encounter with Black Cat in both games. You're stopping an art gallery theft, Black Cat shows up, there's some playful banter, and you even chase Felicia in both games, though the 2004 game does it much better if you ask me. The people behind this part of the game must have played a lot of Spider-Man 2 back in the day, and who could blame them? It's a fantastic game, and I'm certainly curious to see how the next Spider-Man 2 handles Felicia Hardy, if she even returns for it. Finally, for our last secret, we're heading back to Hell's Kitchen. In a previous entry on this list, we discussed a nod to Daredevil, who is a member of the Defenders in Marvel Comics. Well, during your many swings through Hell's Kitchen, something you may not catch is a nod to another member of the Defenders. If you go to the area being shown now, you'll notice a sign that reads, Alias Investigations, a detective agency which is ran by Jessica Jones, who is both a personal investigator and the girlfriend of Luke Cage, another Defender. With all the Defenders nods in this game, the team getting a game of their own isn't the craziest idea. Let me know if you agree. And with that, the episode comes to a close. 5 secrets of the Spider-Verse you may not have known in Marvel's Spider-Man. I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and it was a lot of fun for me to make. There are a few other games that I'm looking at doing this series for, be it Spider-Man games or not. Secrets of Arkham will of course still continue. Thank you all for watching this episode, and I hope you enjoyed yourselves. If that's the case, please leave a like. If you have any thoughts, drop them in the comments, and thwip that subscribe button if you want to see more. Till next time, Marvelites, Excelsior!